It's been about 410 days since we were able to be a team together. And that is something that I think everybody is excited about, albeit with the restrictions and whatnot and having the masking competition. They're just excited to be able to do something as a team that is real. And I also think there's a bit of cautious optimism about where their training is at. A lot of people, again, like this is the longest they've probably ever been without a competitive mark to their name in their careers. And so there's some cautious optimism there. And I also think that there's also a sense of they are so eager to have it be real. And I've been very cautious with my wording with them throughout this process of, I'll be excited when the gun goes off. Between now and then, I'm not going to have expectation. But when I get to that point where the gun goes off, it'll be real, and I'll be very happy for all of us. I think that'll be a very, almost a bit of a cathartic moment for people to actually hear a gun at a meet and be ready to compete in that meet. So I'm excited for it. I think the mood is, like I said, cautiously optimistic.
We have a lot of excitement going into just the opportunity to compete, because this whole season, it's always been kind of a question mark as to whether or not we'd get a competition. So coming into this weekend and having the opportunity to kind of find a way to compete safely has been really exciting for the team. We're used to having a long season, so transitioning to 3 meets is a little bit different for us, because thinking about which events to compete in and just kind of the expectations for marks is a little bit different. But I think the focus is really getting out there, having the chance to do something that we love so much and have the chance to do it together is really exciting. I know for a lot of the seniors, it's great to have this last chance to do the events that we love, to do it around our teammates. And then we have a lot of younger people on the team, and for them having this chance to get some marks in and just get some momentum moving into that summer and fall season of training, because it's a really big time where they can make a difference for their seasons in the future. So it'll be great to have some momentum and motivation from these upcoming competitions.
It's been, I think, right around 13 months since our last official meet as a team. Definitely really excited to get back out there to competition. One thing I'm really excited is we have quite a few freshmen, especially in the sprint group, but also the other event groups as well. And you can look at things like maybe high school marks or some of our time trials, but it's not quite the same as a full competition. So I'm really excited to see how everyone does, sort of where the team is progressing overall. And of course, because we have a reduced season, we don't really have a championship meet. I think a big focus for me and for a lot of others as well is just focusing on having fun, enjoying the competition atmosphere. We might not be chasing marks quite as closely as we would in a regular season. So really just trying to enjoy the experience, have fun, and see where we're all at right now.
I think more than anything, I've been trying to press on them that I want to come home healthy. I think that when you have that long of a layoff from competition, there's some anxiety and inhibition, where am I at now? And that's, like I said before, the cautious optimism. I think some people are ready to unleash it and go out there and give it everything. But you got to listen to your body. And if your body is a little tentative, don't feel like you've been starved for competition. So you absolutely have to go out there. You absolutely have to be your best today. I want to come home healthy. I almost feel like this is our first meet to kind of have just a dry run, feel where things are at. Come home healthy, because we got, hopefully 2 more of them on the other end of it. And track, as I always tell people who are non-track people, it's a culmination thing. It's a peak performance sport. So you have 3 meets, you have an opportunity to kind of gauge a little bit of improvement. And I would really like them to be able to come back out in 3 weeks and and have a really good performance on their home track in a repeat of what we're about to this weekend with Oberlin. But in terms of ultimate objectives, I think that's the big one. I really want everybody to get out of there healthy and to feel like they're back into that, okay, I know my body can do this still, and that it, because it's different. Practice is very different from a meet. You can run around the track with a stopwatch on you all day, but when it's real and you're in a competition, there's a different colored jersey next to you. It's a different animal. And so I think that getting past that, that's the box that I want them to check off before they start getting, really gung-ho about their performances.